All right, time for dilemma of the day. Today's dilemma says, should we do a disclaimer before we start?
Yes, definitely. If the kids are around, please put them in another room.
Put them away.
Put on a video for them, okay? Real quick. Hurry up. Go. In the meantime, I don't know if you want to give the Super Bowl score or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, the score, if you missed the Super Bowl yesterday, Ravens won 34-31 against the Niners. That's just in case you missed it, all right? That's your dilemma, Niner fans, for today. All right, dilemma of the day says, so my wife of 6 years keeps telling me that she wants to have a threesome. Her, me, and another female. She said it would be fun for us to do it, and she knows that it would make me happy. Well, the first thing I thought of is this is a setup. So I called her from work the other day to call her out on her bluff. She didn't answer, and I left her a message saying that I found a good-looking female from work that was down, and I was bringing her home after work. When I got home, I was expecting her to be mad and start an argument. However, when I got home, she was in some sexy lingerie, incense, and candles burning. I'm not going to lie, I was tripping out. She asked, "Where's your friend?" I said I was kidding. At that point, she got mad, and I felt stupid. Now, I really don't know whether to really do it or not. Is my wife crazy? Am I crazy? Will this mess up our marriage? I'm tripping out. Comes from Lost Husband.
Yes, I think you're both crazy. I really think that you're both crazy. And then what was the other question about? Messing up? Will it mess up the marriage?
Yeah, this is, I don't know. I think even if you guys go through it or not, I think it's somehow it's already going to affect the marriage.
Look, here's the thing is that it's going to happen. I think that this little get-together will happen because you've already got your heart set on it. If you guys haven't had any marriage problems.
And she gave him the green light.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't had any marriage problems up to this point, once that happens, expect a bunch of marriage problems. Just expect it. I don't know.
How many times have I said this? When you're going to do stuff like this, do it before you get married. Get it out of the way. And, you know, if you guys work out and get married, then good. But I don't know, man. 6 years into your relationship and now you want to do this? It's just kind of weird. Like, you think the wife is the one who wants to experiment on this?
Yeah, I think they all do for that matter.
Well, the guy's going to be down. It's like, you know, whatever. But whether he could hang or not, that's on him. But I think this is more of the wife's fantasy or her wanting to do it.
She seems to be pushing the issue, but I'm telling you, this is where I think, I may be wrong. Why don't I shut up right here? Maybe you've been in this situation where you wanted this three-way to happen. Hit us up, all right? Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com is the email and the studio line, 877-440-1047. Rico and Mambo Morning Show, dilemma of the day. Today's dilemma is a little bit out there, so if the kids are around, make sure you put on a video for them, all right?
Put them away for a little bit.
Consider yourself warned. All right, we want to hear from you. Our email address is Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com and the studio line, 877-440-1047. Hello.
I think, if they're both down, why not, As long as she doesn't get hooked on the other girl, if they're both down and the wife's down to experience, that's every guy's dream, like, to be with another girl and his girl. As long as he doesn't get hooked on the other girl, then I think he should go for it.
Oh, you know what? She might get hooked on the other girl.
And true that, but then that means that they can do it more often. And, who doesn't want to... unless she can't hang, why not? You feel?
Bro, are you married?
Nah, but I'm in a relationship of 2 years, and if my girl wanted to, I wouldn't do it with another guy. If she was like, bring another guy, I'd be like, hell no. But another girl, why not?
See, but that's just bringing problems. That's like asking for trouble. You're not married. It's just boyfriend and girlfriend. You and your girl, right?
Right.
See now.
But not really. If she's trying to experiment, why not?
I know, but what if you get sprung on the other girl? Then what?
Exactly. That's when you get the problems. If you get sprung on the other girl, then, that's where you get the problems. But if you don't get sprung on the other girl and you notice that your wife's better, then I mean, I say stick with it.
All right, man. Appreciate the call. Have a good day.
You too, man.
All right.
Couple of emails real quick. This one comes from Mikey Mike. It says, a true man doesn't share. He needs to think of if it's done once, it may be a test to see how much other stuff you're willing to try. That's a good one. Thank you so much for that email. This one says, I'd suggest setting up some boundaries and choose a stranger. Do not do it with someone either of you might know. In other words, don't do it with a coworker.
You know what? Don't do it. If you're married, don't do this. This is stuff you do with Valerie. All right?
Wait, who?
Valerie. She was the hood rat back in the days, all right? It's like, you know, like bring Valerie and another girl, but not your wife. I mean, you do this, you get this stuff out of the way before you get married. You don't bring this stuff into the marriage.
Yeah, you're asking for your marriage to go downhill. And you know what? I think that the problems have already started with just this coming up in the conversation.
And you putting this much thought into it. Another thing is like if this is going to happen in your marriage, like let it happen. Don't. I mean, maybe you're out in Vegas and it turns into something else. You don't plan this out.
But
You plan a kid's birthday party out in a marriage. You plan you plan stuff like that out. Like, where are we going for dinner for Valentine's? You don't. Hey, I got a girl from work.
Coming up next, we got our final say and a couple more emails. Rico and Mambo Morning Show inside a Dilemma of the Day. Today, we're trying to help out lost husband. Now, we're going to take one more phone call here. Studio line number 877-440-1047. Hello.
Hey, man, I'm trying to speak on that dilemma of the day.
All right, what do you got to say about it, bro?
Man, I just think it's all around bad. I've been married 9 years, and I think it'd be crazy if my wife came at me like that. I'm probably same circumstance as that guy, where I would think it's a setup. But no, man, what if I get hooked? If I'm gonna find a girl, I'm gonna find a beautiful, fine girl all around package. If my wife's okay with it.
Yeah, but why? I mean, even if it's a fine ass girl or a beautiful girl, why bring that into the marriage?
No, exactly. I wouldn't bring it in because if it's okay with the wife, you're not gonna go for the first girl you find. You're gonna go for someone that's all around supermodel perfect, and that's just so much more problem because, like you said earlier, you might get hooked. What if she gets hooked? What if she constantly wants it? And now it's just stuff you shouldn't have to deal with.
Hey, what if if this were to happen, what if this is her green light to bring in a guy later on down the road?
Exactly, and that ain't even coming to my house.
Oh, man, dude, that's like a Chile fight right there, dog. Hell no.
Hey, thanks for the call. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Man,
What is wrong
just the
with you?
thought of that, dude. That's
No.
Green
Don't
light?
Even, don't even have
Oh.
that thought. Hey, this email says right here, I don't know if I was his wife, even if I told him I'm down, I would be like, oh, so who is this chick from work that just so happens to be down for it?
that's what I'm thinking. So that means he has someone in mind.
And it finishes off with saying, never bring anyone into your relationship.
You know what? I agree with that 100%. Like I said, this is something you get out of the way before you get married. You do this with Valerie, the hood rat. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like you don't do this with your wife, the mother of your kids.
Yeah,
The thing that trips me out is that they're planning it out like it's a kid's party. Like,
see, this has the makings of just. I think that the relationship from here on out is going downhill. I'm sorry.
you know what? And yeah, I'm a man. You know, the young Mambo would probably be down for it. But now at this age, and the way the relationship is with wifey is like, I see problems written all over this.
And in the end, it's not worth it. Seriously.
And to tell you the truth, I don't think I could hang with two girls.
Keep it
I'd
real.
probably just
Keep it real. Keep it real.
like wifey's enough for me, man.
Why lie?
Final say, Rico.
Final say is, dude, look, you're married. Get over this. Both of you guys need to get over this, all right? Concentrate on your wife. Whatever you were planning on doing with this other girl, do it with your wife. Enjoy your wife. Let her enjoy you. You guys have fun, and that's it. I don't recommend bringing in a third person.
Yulia, woman's point of view on this. Why would a woman consider this, especially in a marriage?
Maybe she could be bored and she wants to spice it up a little, but I think she's not thinking it through. Like she's just,
Thinking out loud?
Yeah, or she's like a little, she's letting her hormones get in the way.
Maybe she
instead
read
of
that book. ¿Cómo se llama? The Gray,
30 or 50, whatever,
Shades
Shades
of-
of Grey.
yeah.
Great, something like
Maybe
that.
she probably
maybe.
did.
50 positions of gray or something.
So I think that she needs to think about what happens after. That's what she needs to think about.
See, I don't think she's thinking what the outcome will be after it happens.
Mambo, your final say.
You know what? I think you as a husband, lost husband, you should question this. Yeah, I think there's already something going on with her. I think she has someone in mind for this.
Oh.
And it just sucks that she's trying to do this during your marriage. I mean, you've been married to her for 6 years now, and it's just coming up. I mean, this is things you hear about. Oh, when I was in college, I was crazier, or back in my days, mijo, I had a lot of boyfriends, aka she was a hood rat. When your mom says I had a lot of boyfriends when I had it going on, mijo, that's when you know your mom was the one.
Okay. With that said, if you got a dilemma, get it to us, Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com, and we'll get to it as soon as we can.
Walk,
keep it right here.
I had a lot of bruises.